Now, I think there's a problem for Stephen Richards, because I thought I heard his engineer Phil Keats say pit this lap. Well, that first problem.
Doesn't look flat to us, Richo. Doesn't look flat to me, but okay, copy that, you're off.
There you go. Yep, front left. Front left is gone, looks like, and he's deep into the wall. That's big trouble for Stephen Richards. Although talking to him, it sounded like it doesn't look flat to us, and off he went.
From Phil, Richo, from Phil, you okay?
That's a turn 3. It's a turn 3 for Stephen Richards. There was suddenly a kerfuffle on the radio about pit this lap. Something wrong with the front left, and you can see all the damage, and the doors opening, and Stephen's getting out all okay, which is great. But that's a lot of damage on that car. It just suddenly obviously collapsed in the front left-hand corner and pitched him into the wall. That's on the outside of turn 3. That's where D'Alberto was before.
One of those moments where Richo was obviously talking back to Phil Keats saying, I've got a problem, I've got a problem. They weren't aware of it, and then a big puff of smoke. It just caught it as he went off, and look where he ended up. Whack.
That area has had some work recently too. The gravel trap, a lot of the tyre bundles behind it, and the debris fencing that's up above it.
That's copped a huge whack here. Watch this on the Zinger replay. So you're looking at the front left.
And all of a sudden something's broken and thrown him straight off the road.
And then,
gee, that's a bad image. I hate seeing cars go head-on into walls like that. There he goes. Whatever it was just broke.
Yeah. You just see it just at the last instant there. And this is really heavy. The gravel tried to stop him. Whammo. Ouch. Bad news is his race is done. The good news is that Stephen Richards is out of the car and okay.
The car have appointed a car recovery manager. Watch the front left tyre of Stephen Richards here. Look at the gap between the rim and the road. Focus on it and you'll see that all of a sudden it pops and the car fires headlong into the tyre barriers that protect the concrete wall there. Now, I've got a feeling that the rim was possibly getting machined by something on the front of the car, because Stephen had called that there was a problem. Phil Keats said, if there's a drama, mate, pit next lap. So we've seen rims before being machined by a steering control arm, and it's only a hunch, but there's a reason for that tyre to have popped like that, and that's a terrible sight, watching a car go headlong into the wall like that. The good news is that Stephen is out of the car.
Well, let's try and get to the bottom of it here. We know that Stephen's all right. He's on the way to the medical centre. Team Edwards, that was a huge hit.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully Steve's okay, so that's the most important thing. I mean, all we know is that as he passed the pits on that the start of that lap, he just said, I think I've got a flat left front. So, we were scrambling to get ready for him to come in at the end of that lap.
You've looked at the pictures. What do you ascertain from that? I know there's been a bit of chat here with the engineering team.
It's very hard to say. I mean, you can see that obviously the tyre has gone flat, but it's obviously had a sudden failure. Whether that's something to do with the rim or we've got no idea.
Don't know if it's the bottom pin or it sliced the rim or anything.
Absolutely no idea. It could be debris, could be anything.
Well, hard luck. I know you've got some races coming up, of course. Let's get the car back and let's hope Steve's fully fit.
I don't think you'll ever see that car again. That'll be a write-off.
Wow.
Here it is again now. You'll see a bit of debris here. There's evidence of sparks. Look at this. Before, see that? You can see sparks flying. So something is machining inside the rim to have caused the damage. Now, as Tim quite rightly points out, there's a number of different things that can be. So speculation
when
is
you
a
slow
waste
it down
of time.
even more, watch this. You'll see the telltale pop. It's going,
Sparks,
bang,
and
there
then
it goes.
Bang. So anyway, they'll have a look at it, but the tone in Tim's voice there, he knows the daunting task with another race meeting next weekend, and then New Zealand not far away. We're in a sequence of 3 race meetings across 4 weeks. That's a massive amount of work and huge damage to the front of that car, and very likely it's goodbye to that car.